And now, your ABC6 Storm Tracker weather with Chief Meteorologist Jeff Denoyer.
Those winds with those thunderstorms were up to 90 miles an hour in South Dakota when those storms knocked out all those trees and so much damage. I talked about earlier, I set this up and then I'm like, there was a great sunset here. And then I don't show you a picture. I'm like, yeah, you can think about how great it is at home. But I actually had a picture. I took one this evening. This was the fog. It was actually rolling this way. And so this picture is enhanced because there's actually water droplets with the fog before the sun, if that makes sense. And it just enhanced it and made it look really great. And then I posted it and it was awesome. So whatever, it was great. I was really excited. It made my Friday really great because it was fun watching the fog roll. And I was entertained, to say the least. Skycam, foggy still. Okay, Providence, south is where we got the fog that's going to probably move a little bit more north. Now, as you see here, it says 10 miles visibility in Providence. I just showed you the camera. You can see that there's fog just about everywhere. But at the coast is where it's most dense. Less than a quarter of a mile in Westerly, less than a quarter mile in Newport, less than a half mile Block Island. So if you're out right now having a good time with friends, you're always going to have a designated driver. That designated driver is going to have to put 2 hands on the wheel driving home. It's going to be tough. The visibility will drop back very quickly and conditions can change rapidly. So high temperatures today before it became a fog fest. We were in the 60s at the beaches and 80s as you work your way inland or close to it. It was a big spread in temperature. Take a snapshot of that and then just expect it again Saturday and Sunday because it will play out the same way. Temperatures eventually catch up with each other. So at the coast, you've dipped back into the upper 50s for the Rhode Island beaches. Everybody else that was so warm earlier has now dropped into the 60s. And we're all kind of taking it like an accordion and bringing those temperatures a lot closer as we go into the overnight. Overall, it's a very mild night for all locations. Because of the fog, the dense fog advisory for Rhode Island and southeastern Mass goes until tomorrow morning. And when you wake up tomorrow, kind of gloomy. This is the temperatures for tonight. Whatever you have right now pretty much is where you'll be when you wake up tomorrow. And it will be just a really kind of foggy, cloudy start. And you think, give it some time. We'll pop some sun, much like we did the last 2 days. There are the temperature spreads, 60s, 70, and then areas north in the 80s. And it will be that big of a spread in Rhode Island. Now, southeastern Mass, it's not quite like that. It's a little bit different with the winds out of the south at 5 to 10. But a 75 in New Bedford is certainly cooler than an 84 in Attleboro or North Attleboro. It's still nice for everybody. But it all comes down to how much sun we can get. And I think away from the coast, that process will happen a lot faster. The dew points, not incredibly high, but enough to talk about. It felt more humid out there today, and it will feel humid as we go into the weekend, probably taking it up a notch as we go into Saturday and Sunday. A lot of you have asked, is it a beach weekend? You see temperatures, like some places say 80 degrees, but at the beaches, probably more like 60s. And I think with the lack of sunshine through the morning hours, it might deter a few people from going there and therefore maybe not really screaming beach weekend. So we know the Friday, Saturday, we know the Saturday, Sunday time frame is going to be kind of sticky. When's the relief come? This should say Monday here. And PM storms come in and that will wipe away any kind of humidity, take the temperatures back, comes with some thunderstorms, and then much better weather for Tuesday through Friday in terms of how it feels. Lower humidity, sunshine, low to mid 70s. Ian.
Thank you, Jeff. We are